Yo guys, what's up? I got the plays for you guys for the NFL playoff games on Saturday. I got 5 plays for you guys in this video. I'm so hyped. The playoffs are finally here. I'm stoked to get into the video. We're going to get into those 5 plays in a second. First, before we do, to recap how we just did in College Football Friday, we swept the video right there, 3-0. If you guys cashed on that play in the last video, make sure to drop a like on this video, guys. Please, I really would appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe either, because it's going to help you guys out. I post these free pick videos for you every single day, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of the future videos. Also, if you did cash in that video, drop a comment down below letting me know, because I love knowing when I make you guys money. So make sure to drop a comment down below. But that was sick right there. And on top of that, if you guys are new to the channel and you don't know, not only have we been on a stupidly good run here on the channel the last month or so, just in the free picks here, I also have a VIP where I give it away for completely free for an entire 30 days. Everybody in my VIP, which most of you guys watching this video really should be in it, all those people every day wake up and they get about 3 to 8 text messages of screenshots of all of my favorite plays for that day. So you get about 3 to 8 extra slips every single day for whatever sport is on that day. And all you have to do is you literally get the screenshots, you lock the plays in, and you start cashing extra slips every single day. And again, that's completely free, and it's via text message. So there's no weird Discord or website, anything like that. It's literally just via text. All you have to do to get in that VIP for completely free for an entire month, I'll put the links down below in description and comments for you guys. If you live in any one of these white or gray states right here, including even some of Canada, all of you guys watching this video, if you live in any one of those states, you should be in VIP. So all you would have to do is go to the links down below, click on them, and you just have to download either the Sleeper app right here or the Chalkboard app right here. It does not matter which app you download, just one or the other, guys. It literally does not matter. Just choose which one. They're both super similar, basically the same app, honestly. When you download it, it's going to ask you if you have a promo code. Type in code GHOST right here, all caps. As long as you have that promo code GHOST in before you deposit, you just have to deposit at least 10 bucks on the app with that code, and then just drop a comment on this video saying, hey, I used your code. That way I can actually find you guys, and then I'll send you the link to the free month of VIP. But that's literally it. Just deposit at least 10 bucks using code GHOST on either Sleeper or Chalkboard. Chalkboard, you do get up to a $100 deposit match, so I would recommend to just deposit as much money as you can, at least 10 bucks to get the free VIP. But really, you guys should, if you can, be depositing 100 bucks, because you could get 100 bucks for free and 2 free plays here for Saturday. So an Anthony Edwards free play and a Lamar Jackson free play to help you make even more money. And then Sleeper, you get 55 bucks for free and a free Lamar Jackson play right there. So just by downloading those apps using code GHOST, you get 155 bucks for free, 3 free plays for Saturday, and an entire month of free VIP. And again, we have been killing it on the channel, so you guys already know we've been killing it in VIP as well. We literally hit another play in VIP today, so that is now like 15 days in a row or something where we have hit at least one more slip in VIP. So make sure to get in VIP. And again, I'll leave those links down below in the description and comments for you guys. All right, but let's hop into the plays. So the first couple plays we're going to be talking about here is we're going to start in that Chargers-Houston game, first game of the day. The first 2 plays we're taking are super self-explanatory. I'm kind of just going to fly over it because it's just so, I really don't need to explain that much about it. We're going to be taking Nico Collins over 4.5 receptions right here, his goblin play. And then we're going to be taking Ladd McConkey over his goblin play at 4.5 receptions as well. So basically, these are 2 goblin plays. They don't pay out a ton of money. They definitely pay out less than normal. However, I'm still going to be taking it just because I really like these matchups. I really like these plays for them. I don't, again, knock on wood, I don't want to jinx it, but I don't really see a world where they go under 5 receptions in this game just because the matchups are so good. Ladd McConkey playing Houston, they are one of the worst defenses in the league when it comes to defending slot wide receivers, and Ladd McConkey plays, one of the highest percentages or snap percentages in the league in the slot. So he's a really good matchup for Ladd McConkey there. And then Nico Collins, their wide receiver 1. CJ Stroud literally doesn't have anybody else to pass to. They're probably going to be losing most of the game, if not the entire game. He's going to have to pass Nico the ball. Plus the Chargers, really good matchup as well. They have been really poor defending wide receiver 1 so far this season. So I like Nico a lot there. So basically this matchup is just so good for both of them. I definitely think they're both going to get at least 5 catches in this game. So it's kind of just a cherry on top to kind of add to the payout. So if you guys don't want to take this, or you want to bump it to, the 5.5, you want to take them at the normal 6, that's okay. But just know that I'm telling you guys to take it over 4.5, kind of just to add on to the payout. So that's going to be the first 2 plays I have. Then the third play I have in this game is going to be just a normal play, and we're going to be taking Gus Edwards over 5.5 receptions. So, or not 5.5 receptions, 5.5 rush attempts. This line is crazy to me, and this line right here is actually why I'm going to be flexing the play myself. I'm not even going to be taking the normal, power play in this. I'm just going to be flexing it. So over 5.5 rush attempts, it's not popping up. I don't know why, but basically he's hit this every single game right here. The graph is completely green. You guys could go look at it on your own. I don't know why it's not loading right here, but he's hit this every game this year except one, where I do believe he got hurt earlier in the game. Now, Gus Edwards in this game is coming back off of an injury. However, he's not even questionable coming in the game. They're saying he's pretty close to 100%, if not 100% going into this game. And then on top of him being 100% and 100% back, J.K. Dobbins, their starting running back, is actually still injured right now. He's questionable going into this game. He has not even said yet whether or not he's going to be suiting up for this game. So we actually don't know if he's even playing. And if J.K. Dobbins happens to be out of this game, if he's ruled out a couple hours before kickoff, this is the lock of the century. This is going to bump from 5.5 to probably 15 or 16.5. So if J.K. Dobbins ends up not playing, this is a guaranteed lock. If J.K. Dobbins does play, however, I still think Gus Edwards can hit it, because obviously J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards have played like 5, 6, or 7 games so far this year, and Gus has still gone over every single one of those games. So I don't even think it's a problem there. I literally have zero clue why this is at 5.5. The only reason I could think this line is this low is for 2 reasons. Because he's coming back off of injury, but again, I'm not really worried about it because the guy's not even questionable. He's not even on the injury report whatsoever. That's first of all. Second of all, they might be thinking that Ezekiel Elliott, who they just picked up, might come into this game, but he's on the practice squad right now. They would have to bump him up to the actual roster and then start him in this game or play him a couple snaps. I don't see that happening. Even if Ezekiel Elliott somehow finds his way onto the field in this game, he's probably going to have 2 third and 1 carries, fourth and 1 carries. If that, he most likely he's not even getting into the game. So I literally don't know why this is at 5.5. They're going to be winning the game too, or should be at least. Harbaugh loves to run the ball, especially in playoff games like this. So I really like Gus Edwards over 5.5. Honestly, I'm flexing the play though, because that just seems like a trap play, because it looks so obvious to take the over that it just seems like a trap. There's the graph right there for you guys, by the way. But I don't know. I'm flexing it because it just seems weird to me. But so far, I've looked really into it, and all I can find are those 2 reasons I just gave you as to why anybody would take the under on that. But again, if J.K. Dobbins doesn't play, Gus Edwards is going to be the starting back, and he's going to get like 14, 15 plus carries in this game. So I love taking that right there. Get that before J.K. Dobbins is out. But again, even if he plays, I still like the over there. Anyway, now going into the last game of the day, or the second game we have, is going to be Pittsburgh versus Ravens. So this matchup, I don't hate at all. I'm not taking Ravens players in this game just because the Ravens for me so far this year have been so hard to bet on. You could take Derrick Henry over if you want. Like, you could do that blindly every week and have a pretty good chance of hitting it. So do that if you guys want to. But personally, I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be going over and taking Pickens over his targets at 7 right there. I like this play a lot. Now, he's been going under this line a pretty decent amount lately. However, going back to the first time he played Baltimore, he had 12 targets. Baltimore has not been a good passing defense this year at all, really. The last 3 or 4 games, they have been doing a little bit better, but throughout the season, they have not been good at defending the pass. Again, he had 12 targets first time he played him. He had 8 receptions in that game. Playing them again in this game, obviously they should be losing the entire game. They're probably going to lose by 2+ touchdowns because the Ravens are legit this year. But Russell Wilson is probably going to throw the ball 35+ times in this game, and if he does, he should be spamming targets to George Pickens just like he did the first game. Now, you could be taking 4 receptions as well, but I'm just taking 7 targets because there's so many times that Russell Wilson's, getting ran out of the pocket and he just throws it over his head, throws it out of bounds near Pickens, and they just give him the target anyway, because for some reason, Russell Wilson loves to target George Pickens, even if it's just a throwaway. He spams this guy with targets, especially in big games like this when they're losing the whole time, just like the first time they played. So I like this play a lot right here. We're going to be pairing that actually with Russell Wilson as well. Now, the reason I'm doing this, guys, is because, first of all, like I said, the Ravens' pass defense this year hasn't been great, but on top of them just not being great defensively, they're going to be down so bad in this game. And in the playoffs, when these teams are down, the other teams are running prevent defense or something like that, these quarterbacks will stay in the game the entire time, even if they're down 2-3 touchdowns with a couple minutes left. They'll keep them in the game, and they'll just get garbage time passing yards and, targets, which is kind of what I'm expecting here. Now, before I started filming this video, they actually had Russell Wilson's normal passing yards line at like 207 or something. Just for sake of this video right now, I'll take him over 224 Demon. And if they don't put his normal line back up at like 207, 208, which is where I got it, 224.5. That's fine. You guys could take his over on that. I don't think it's that big of a deal. But obviously, if you guys can wait or you want to wait and then get him at like 207 passing yards, I would take that instead, because that's personally what I took for him, was like 207 or 208, I think. But Russell Wilson going over against Baltimore, I like a lot. The first two times he's played him this season, he went over the first game when he had George Pickens. The second time he had George Pickens, or didn't have George Pickens right here, he had 217 without George Pickens. So, if he had George Pickens in that game, he probably would have gone at least over 230 or 240 in that game. The first time he had like 207 or something. So kind of right where that line was that I was just talking about. But again, playoffs, especially a team like Baltimore, if they get up by a couple touchdowns late in the game, we could see a lot of Russell Wilson garbage time passing yards and a lot of George Pickens targets right there. So I like those two plays right there. Those are going to be the 5 plays I have for you guys for the games on Saturday. Make sure to drop a like on the video again, guys. I really, really do appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel either. I post these videos every day for you guys, so hopefully we could cash again here. And before we get out of here, I will remind you guys one more time, make sure to download either Sleeper or Chalkboard. And if you do that using code GHOST, and you want a free month of VIP, just drop a comment on this video saying, hey, I used your code, so I can actually find you, and then I will send you the link to the free month of VIP right away. You just have to make sure to drop a comment. And even if you don't want VIP, you don't care about that, you guys, you still on Chalkboard to get $100 for free and 2 free plays that they're just handing you money to get on their app. Sleeper, $55 for free Lamar Jackson play. Both these apps are just handing you money to use code GHOST and download the app. So make sure to do that. Again, links down below in the description and comments for you guys. Other than that, these are the plays I have for you guys for the games on Saturday. Good luck with all your bets, and I'll catch you in the next video.